Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, okay, sound is working. So, tonight's question is, can TJ and Molly save their relationship? Is there a point where they can get back to what they had and something even better? Been distanced, it's no secret. You've been there seeing it, and the unexpected death of a child can definitely break up any relationship. Now, I have my thoughts about that, as well as all the other soap operas tonight. We're going to talk about all of them. General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Born and Beautiful, Young and Restless. As you're coming in, make sure you do hit the like button because it really does actually help. Let's do a quick roll call. Get this show started. And Eagle Fang, I'm going to get to that comment in 1 second. Amy's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Black Ma's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Eagle Fang's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Laura B's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Queen of the South is in the chat. How is the Queen doing tonight? Monique is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. Okay, so let me just start off by saying that Eagle Fang, I respectfully agree to disagree about that. Of course, Queen, of course. I respectfully agree to what's good, Tommy? I respectfully agree to disagree about that. I don't understand what universe does Chase think that questioning a suspect without legal representation would ever be a good idea. I thought it was good, Tommy. If I get a chance tonight, I'll do a review on it. Monique, I'm assuming are you more of a PlayStation you're more of an Xbox person than a PlayStation person? Very curious about that. But no, I Black Mom said their relationship is over hands down. You think so? I mean, the thing is, what's good, Ronnie Ron? I feel like TJ is a control freak in this situation. Once again, he's they're trying to manage Molly's. You prefer Xbox? Okay, why is that, Monique? Um, TJ has a way of, but and I get that Eagle Fang, and I get the level of stupidity. But my whole thing is, let's say it wasn't Christine and it was somebody else, and Chase talked to them without legal counsel. Anything that person says cannot be used in a court of law. So you're fumbling the bag by not making sure that they have a lawyer present. That's the thing. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the issue right there. Dante knows how cops work. If not, it was not his sister. He would have never did what he did. Dante did break his cop code. It actually saved him in the reality, Eagle Fan. You can't talk. It's unethical to sit there and talk to a suspect without a cop. Your whole case can damn near get thrown out. In all reality, Dante did him a favor, and Chase has been smart enough to know that. And yeah, Ron, we're gonna get to that too. We're gonna get to that too. Okay. Xbox, there are certain games I play on PlayStation. Okay. So Monique, it still comes down to the titles on PlayStation. Okay. And in all reality, Eagle Fang, Dante should always be sitting there having his partner's back by sitting there saying, "Hey, listen, you shouldn't be sitting there talking to a You shouldn't be sitting there talking to a suspect without a lawyer there. That can wind up messing up your whole case right there. I mean, that's what John was doing. And I'm not calling him Jackie. That's what John was doing. I mean, granted, yeah, it was Christina's dumbass was sitting there talking to the cops twice, but it's like, come on. Like, Chase, you got to do better. And I get that, Eagle Fang, and I get that part, but it doesn't take away from the fact that Chase was still talking to a suspect without a lawyer. Any evidence that it just makes their job that much harder. And Chase should actually know better than to do something like that. You would think he would learn to sit there and wise up after all his dealings with Now. He nearly tanked his career because of that. Or reality, Tommy, it didn't really go anywhere. That's the problem. She was upset and she asked him to help and he said he couldn't. I mean, it's nice to sit there and see that Adam is not always a total scumbag, so there's that. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm sitting there saying. I wasn't laughing, Ron. I just thought it's more of a parody. Like I know some people are I enjoy the parody part of it. I will sit there and say I didn't laugh, but okay. My day was actually good. It was long, but it was good though. Exactly. Thank you, Monique. Now, Eagle Fang says, I don't think Chase violated anything or the case if he is going there to question her and he's not supposed to. Christina can call up her higher up and report him, yes or no. Okay, I don't think that you're getting it. I'm doing good, Blackmon. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. It was a long day, but I made it through. So I'm very happy about that. And I tried a new style with my reviews today. I did a General Hospital and Days of Our Lives um one video, whole video. And I think that's actually if it works out well, I think I may try to do that style instead. What's good, Jay Blue? Master P, what? Um My thoughts on it, Janet, is that TJ is still making that same mistake that I criticized him for months ago. He's still sitting there trying to manage Molly and her grief. And he keeps sitting there trying to rely on her to grieve with him. And she can't do that. And it's not fair for him to sit there and put that pressure on her. And she tried to do something nice today. It's like, uh, Valerie says, "What's good, Valerie? Carly was shook today, having to be Sonny's." But I think I thought it was actually pretty. I don't want to say pretty funny, but I thought it was just like, okay, I'm gonna get to that question in 1 minute, Eagle thing. Um, I thought today they kind of forgot that they were supposed to be in a relationship, and they both went there messing around doing stupidness. So I'm glad that Diane set their asses straight. And Ron says, Albert, so now that Chanel is feeling uncomfortable being in the scene with Alex body and soul, I knew that Johnny, honestly tell you the truth, Ron, Johnny being upset about it, boo hoo, I don't feel bad for him. He's the one that sat there and propped up his wife to sit there and be in a soap opera. So anything that happens, that's on him. Okay, Eagle Fang says it's up to the person in question to not talk to me without a lawyer or to the cause questioner, right? You're okay. Right. We definitely gonna agree to disagree about this because I don't think that you're understanding that a case can fall apart if it's not done properly. And Chase, in all of his experience, should know not to do that. Yeah, you can sit there and say it's up to the person to sit there and get a lawyer or anything like that, but like it's kind of a, to be honest, it's kind of a sleazebag move to sit there and do that. There's things in place for stuff like that. When you sit there and bring those cases to a DA, and then that DA says, "Well, did you talk? Did you have a lawyer and stuff like that?" And then they get a lawyer later on. Whatever evidence that they get is going to get thrown out. So, in all reality, Chase is actually shooting himself in the foot. All he has to do is let her know about her Miranda rights. What's good, Francis? Jay Blue says the only reason I don't want Molly to cheat is that this would justify Christina stands on keeping the baby. I mean, I don't think that she would cheat though. It sounds dirt. It doesn't just sound dirty. It's it'll come okay. It will hurt. It will hurt Chase more in the end than it would Christina. This is what I'm sitting there saying. You bring that stuff to a DA. Bring that stuff to a DA. It's not going to go well. Actually, Eagle fan. I'm going to be honest. Today's episode was not worth it. As far as like watching it. So if you didn't watch Days, I did a review on it. It's in my GH review. It starts 20 minutes and something, but like point is you could have missed it and you didn't miss anything. Ron says, what's your thoughts on Bonnie going at Leo saying it's her? I think that Bonnie's a dingbat. I think that she has no acting experience. And she was an idiot for saying that you're trying to get more money out of a show that's just starting. And in all reality, I honestly think that Kate should sit there and fire both. Here's the thing: Kate and Abe should fire both Hattie and Bonnie. The personalities are grating. They can't act, and they don't have any experience. That's what, exactly, Francis. It was for the entire episode. So in all reality, I'm like, you don't even need to watch. Yeah, fire both of their asses. That's what I said, Eagle fan. You could just watch the part of my review, but the point is, it's like Francis said, it was for the entire episode. Gloria, she did it before with Chase. Who would cheat, Gloria? I hope you don't mind if I call you Gloria. It's just that they're saying the whole I like saving challenges. It's just easier to call you Gloria. And and that's another thing, Eagle Fang. Not only is he, it was Laura B, but I think they're talking about Molly. That's another thing. Yeah, Eric was still in town, and he did the photo shoot for free. Like he doesn't have a child in the way. I guess he's just gonna sit there and pass all the buck to Nicole. Oh yes, and towards the end, I know Monique with the poison and everything. Um, I mean, the thing is, they kept alluding to it, but it was just nice to sit there and see it. I don't even understand what the hell is Daniel and Heather still doing in town because they got no jobs. They got no jobs. Um, they said they weren't going to be snipped there dipping. Sharon's going to want to poison and Lucy, I think. Yeah. I, I said the same thing, Eagle Fang. Said the same thing. Um, and it was pretty annoying too. We talked about that yesterday. It was actually pretty damn annoying. I thought it was stupid, Ron. And I said that in my review. Um, as yeah, I said the same thing. Well, that's the thing. She's losing her shit over her doing the same thing that Brad did. Like Brad did it, but you did it too. So like, ooh. And she was extra as though Brad did something to her personally. I was like, you want Brad to sit there and bring up all your sins that you've done? No? Then shut the up. Jay Blue says it's a commercial for a show on FX. Yep. Yeah, I know. I think people are gonna watch it. What's good, Johan? I know people are gonna watch it. I'm just like, Eagle Fang is called Beyond the Gates. Yeah, it's called Beyond the Gates. Actually, Jess, when Jess gets in here, she was watching it. Beyond the Gates, yes. No, Johan, I didn't get a chance to see it. Oh, Eagle Fang, listen, I'm gonna talk about it in the streams and I'm gonna do reviews on it as well. So trust me, Eagle Fang, stick around, because I will be sitting there talking about it. But I think maybe three people saw it. But no, Johan, I didn't get a chance to actually say it. So if I get a chance, I'll check it out. He ain't doing pranks no more. I'm gonna tell you that much right now, Johan. He is not doing pranks anymore. Let's just keep it a buck 50. He is not doing pranks anymore. I know. I'm so looking forward to seeing that Eagle thing. It's weird though. It took me so long to watch 5 episodes. I felt so dumb afterwards. Like I don't know about 10 years, but I'll tell you this much, Johan. When he gets out, he's not doing pranks. Okay? So that those days are done. He's not going to sit there and risk his freedom to sit there and go back in. What's good, Kristen? Francis says, "What did you think of Faith talking with Adam? He was very understanding. He was understanding. I guess my only thing is, Francis, the positive thing is that it actually showed that he can be decent. Other than that, it didn't really do anything. Like he couldn't help or anything like that. So it was like it nearly served no purpose. Um, but it was just nice to sit there and see that he's not a total scumbag, though. Yes, thank you. I knew I forgot to sit there and say that in my review. It was actually kind of jarring, and it was a little kind of hard to look at her, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I said, Francis. It was a nice scene. It just that was my only takeaway. Have a night, Jay Blue. It was really great to see you. But it's actually interesting, Eagle Fang, the actor that played John Cates, he also had that on his eye at one point. Um, Remember when he was on the show? Yeah, that's what I said, Valerie. But yeah, Valerie, it also happened to the actor that played John Cates. Particularly, there was a pool scene with Sam. So, but yeah, I'm trying a new review style where I combine the two reviews. So it'll be General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, and then the other review will be Bold and the Beautiful and Young and Restless. This way I can sit there and do all four, but not put out so many different separate videos or anything. Mm. She still stalked her dad, so I don't trust her. Yeah, Francis. Yeah, and the Dolmetics. I mean, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's like I was about to be talking for like 30 minutes straight, but for some odd reason, it's easier. Just watch them both and just do one review. It's weird. It's like I didn't think about that before. I didn't think about that before because um, what's good, Sierra? Okay, good luck with that. I didn't want to combine them in case people only want to sit there and see one or see the other, but I'm like, it's just a lot easier. What's good, Spencer? I think it'd be very foolhardy if he did. I mean, he's going to sit there and risk his freedom for some pranks. I gotta sit there and see this video you're talking about. What's good, bro? I sent you a mail. I don't know if you got it, but it says something that's possible. If you're comfortable, yes, so let me know. No disclosing in the chat. Okay, I will definitely. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to actually read it, so I'll read it tonight, and then I'll sit there and send it back to you. What's good, Big Samuel? Okay, Jay Blue said there's a link on one of the soap opera Instagram page explaining Lorraine's. Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're talking about. And Francis, I saw that too. I saw the same thing. Francis, I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but I saw the same thing though. But yeah, Spencer, I would definitely sit there and email you back tonight. It's just been a crazy weekend now. So sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. Anyway, I'm looking at a blank space to where my book should be at. But yeah, Sharon isn't at their point. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I didn't even recognize Tessa at one point. What's good, Jonathan? I didn't even recognize Tessa at one point because she changed the damn hair. No, Johan, I don't. I have no idea. I thank you, Francis. I could have sworn I said that yesterday, but yes. She just went to a regular doctor, and that was about it. But no, Johan, I don't know exactly which jail thing he's in. Well, they are public records, so yeah, no, you definitely can. You definitely can, Johan. Samuel says, "Am I the only one who felt that Gio's convo had with Brooklyn was not believable when he was saying he got bullied for his mama's making?" I totally forgot about that, even in my review. I said that yesterday. I was like, wait, I totally forgot about that part. It's it was you. It was you, Jonathan. Because I remember you were saying that you was not looking forward towards um towards that stuff. And I get it. I think my whole thing was I enjoyed the conflict. Like when Chanel and Alex started getting closer and Johnny got like all like jealous and like looking like he was sad and everything like that. The reason why I actually enjoyed that was because he was the one that actually he was the one that actually pushed for her to have that job. What's good, Gemini? What's good, Mal? Yeah, I mean, y'all, if you get a chance, you look it up. That's cool. He's the one that pushed for that though. So like anything that I saw his little hissy fit too. I was like, bro, you decided to do that. You decided to do that. Uh, why does it keep? What's good, Gemini? Anytime soon? No, not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I think if they did do that, that'd be like maybe like um way, way, way down the line. Like, because the thing is, like, if they did that, there would have to be some sort of like, what's good, Lashanta? There would have to be some sort of arguments and stuff like that, some sort of problems that would happen between like, exactly, Kristen. There would have to be some sort of issues that was going on in their relationship. Um, like if that was gonna happen, it would have been when Jocelyn broke up with her the first, when Jocelyn broke up with him the first time. Then I can say that happened. Now that they're actually back on solid ground, they need a shake up for that. I know you exactly, Shanta. You and Jonathan. DC was good. DC. I don't know, Johan. I have no idea where they were. That's the thing. I don't know their whereabouts. So like when I do videos and stuff like that, I just talk about their pranks or whatever my thoughts, but I don't actually know like where they live, where they're from, or anything like that. Spencer say, Albert, can you please explain Gio? I really don't get him being in the show. He is so I can't explain him, Spencer. I can't explain him to the point I forget about him in my reviews at times. So if I forget him in my reviews and I'm actually doing a review, that's saying something. But no, Johan, I don't exactly know where he's from. So Sierra says, I really want to see Trina and Jocelyn enjoying college life and young adulthood. Them being 21 and their parents' story is horrible. I need to do something with Trina. I know that much. Oh, it was good. Alyssa J, the lovely Alyssa J is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Okay, all right. I'll sit there and say this now. There is 28 people in this chat. There is one of me. So if I miss a comment, don't get offended. Um, if I don't get to your comment, I'll get to your next comment. I mean, I feel a retcon coming on, Spencer, and I'm not looking forward towards it. They're gonna sit there and make like Brooklyn like his mom or something. Yeah, I could see that, Lord B. I could see that. Yes, Alyssa, you have definitely been missed. Oh no, I know who his name is. Um, but thank you though. I know. That's why I say you definitely been missed. Why? Okay, he's just getting rid of lots of good actors like Kelly Monaco, where she's supposed to be on tomorrow. Oh no, that's understandable, Alyssa. It's just you've been missed. That's all. And apparently, according to Ron, I've been up to shit while you were gone. So there you go, Alyssa. Now you're all caught up. Yes, Spencer. I saw the previews. Supposed to be back on tomorrow. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Lashanta. I get to your question 1 minute now. But see, here's my whole thing, Lashanta. So you want this whole Sharon storyline to be over, so she can do what? She can go back to serving coffee. Thank you, Francis. Yes, make sure you hit that goddamn like button. I'm gonna hit the like button too in a hot minute because it definitely helps me out. But like, you know, like I see people sitting there saying, they can't wait for it to be over. Um, I'm like, what is Sharon gonna go back to? Serving coffee and giving advice? Robert, I remember when Chad told Johnny that if any other the Mayer family brings in someone who they marry is a curse because bad things. Yeah, I remember that too. Yes, it's not so much that I think he was an ass to him, Francis. I just think that Chase was out of pocket for Smith there questioning the suspect without um without representation of counsel, because his whole case could have been thrown out. I think that Christine is stupid for once again talking to a cop without a lawyer, but I think it's going to be Daniel. I think it's going to be Daniel. Listen, either that or Heather. I don't think they're going to sit there and kill off Lucy. What do you mean that it was? Thank you, Lobby. Thank you. Okay, that's cool that you like this storyline of of Sharon, that you love the storyline of Sharon. That's great. Um, Ron says, "What do you mean that was stupid?" Because Leah was like, he was finally saying as the director of Body and Soul. I mean, it was stupid that he changed the script the first time. He shouldn't have did that. I mean, no, I mean, they don't really need Noah. Noah. Okay, that's good. They don't really need Noah. They don't. Let's be honest now. They don't need Noah. Noah wasn't really great when I saw him. They don't need him. Listen, I'm leaning towards Daniel too. Something bad's gonna happen to him. Yeah, especially that dream when she was hearing knocking on the door, which I'm just like, bro, that could just be real. I mean, you are seeming like you're in this really shitty ass neighborhood. Maybe that's an actual killer. Did you think of that when you decided to leave your family, being a woman all by yourself in this seedy little hotel? Johnson says we all know that Clyde is holding Dr. Green and Fabby. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, I mean, if they know how to write for him, but I mean, let's be honest, we know that ain't gonna happen. Johnson says we know that Clyde is holding Dr. Green and Fabby's mother captive somewhere. It is, and is it possible that the rat Abby is also? Yeah, it's possible. Possible. Um, I'll be honest, Alyssa, you really did not need to sit down and watch Born and Beautiful. Why not was but you didn't need to sit down and watch Born and Beautiful. No, you should not. No. Yeah, that's right, Alyssa. They brung her back just to sit there and kill her off. But here's my thing, Alyssa. What if they pull a Eric? Think about it. They were supposed to kill off Eric, and then they didn't, right? What if they do the same thing with Taylor? Eric is like 3,000 years old, and they could have been killed them off, and they didn't. Oh, I never heard about that person. Samuel says Reed and Noah are both missing from the key storylines, not writing legacy characters as part of a legacy is one of the biggest gripes with soap operas. Yeah, I don't know who Reed is, but okay. Noah and Nick is Sharon. Oh, Victoria's son. Oh, and she has another son. Oh, I didn't know she had another son. Yep, just out of nowhere. So that's what I'm saying. It's totally possible that they can do that with that. Totally possible that they can do that with Taylor. Sarah says Reed is JT and Victoria's son. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Samuel. Johnson says, "What if they actually do kill hotels because they don't actually know what to do with the character outside of Brooke and Ridge love triangle? Well, they don't know what to do with Eric, and he's still there. Yes, it's totally possible that they can do that, Jonathan. I'm not ruling that out. I'm just saying they don't know what to do with Eric. Oh, they don't even know what to do with Donna at this point. And I like Donna, but like Donna's scenes are fucking pointless. Gorgeous Queen Jess is in the chat. How you doing tonight? I don't know if Monique was in the chat, but she was asking about the Netflix movie that I think you said you watched, Monsters, the Nicholas Chavez movie. I'm ignoring that, Ron. That's what I'm doing. Oh, it's a series. Okay, thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, that seems about right. I don't knock it though, Jeff. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes an actor can only play a certain type of role, like have a certain, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't knock it. It's like The Rock. He can't play any other person other than The Rock ever, and I accepted that a long time ago. Samuel says Laura's Lauren's kids are missing as well. It's glaring obvious how YNR has not built up its younger generation. Monique says, at least with Taylor, we know what's wrong with her, where with Eric, we still don't know what he had. Francis is up a doctor who plays Brennan's going to be on Steve. Oh, nice. Okay, that's what's up. I remember the actor that played Sitwell. He was also on Steve Burns and Spinelli's podcast as well. So the hell are you talking about? Ron said, Albert, last night Nikisha Morris said that she's going to get a cutout cardboard of me, but she has one with Phoenix Tremaine in her bedroom. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems interesting, Francis. It's like I wish I had the time to sit there and watch it. Um, it's like Maurice Bernard. It's like I wish I could watch it if I had the time, but just I don't get why. The hell? I don't. Why they had a fake relationship? Because Diane was like, just a one night stand is not enough. That means no flirting with Natalia and Mr. Brennan. Um, and Sonny even complaining about it. I was like, bro, why wouldn't why wouldn't it be enough? I don't get the defense. Hmm. I mean, in all reality, I guess you can sit there and look at it like the relationship is not any better than them just having a one night stand. The relationship, they can look at it and be like, "Hey, listen, you made that up because we all know that Sonny killed them." So it's like, why go the extra mile if that's not enough? What's the difference? I think she looked more pissed off though, Francis. I mean, no, her ass would just get sued. That's all. She could sit there and take her ass right back to the damn bakery. Like I said, I'm cool with Chanel and Alex getting a little hot and steamy because I know it's gonna bother what you call it. I know it's gonna bother Johnny, and that's his fault. Just as everyone knows, Sonny did it. Faking the relationship is not going to prove anything. Hell, even Marty is like, we got to prove that Sonny did it, so this way you don't go to jail for something that you didn't do. And once again, Christina's dumbass decides to talk to a cop without a goddamn lawyer. Like, I don't get the level of It's nauseating with Christina. It really is. Exactly. Exactly, Francis. So I saw his little hissy fit, and I can't wait to sit there and talk about that shit this week as well. You know, the problem is just Chase was stupid. Chase knows that if he talks to a cop without a lawyer, anything that he gets, he can't use. Why would he sit there and mess up his own case? And then he had the audacity to sit there and say that he's going to report Dante. I'm like, you do realize that Dante can sit there and report your ass. And who do you think is going to get in more trouble? You for messing up an investigation, or I'm like, Chase, you're going to get in more trouble. And Dante's actually helping you out. Just as Ray reporting Dante for what he was being so extra. Marty wants to throw Sonny under the bus. Marty wants to sit there and win and help what you call it and help his client. So if that means throwing Sonny under the bus. Oh well. Tommy says, "Hey Albert, can Sharon do serious crime?" Yeah, she could do serious jail time. She if she plans on killing somebody, yes. Her breaking in to Heather and Daniel's place could sit there and wind up doing her some time. Of course, she is a Newman, so there's that. Think about how fast Claire actually got out of the stuff that she did. Good old Claire Bear. Good old Claire Bear. Well, just at least he said please this time. No, but her last name is still Newman, though. That still counts for something. Where are you gonna start watching Young and Restless? Can you give it a try, please? I just want to express it wrong because sometimes you can't. See, once again, Tommy says, "Why not, Jessica Love? Please tell me why." I mean, I know she said that, but it still does not really make. I of course I said Jess. I was just reading. I was just paraphrasing from him. But you know, I said Jess. You know what I meant. You know me just being silly. You know why, Francis? Because Newman is a more powerful name than Rosa- Rosales, whatever that name is. But yes, that is kind of disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie, Francis. That is actually kind of disrespectful. I would actually have an issue with that. Oh, I like Heather. I like Heather. She got that '90s porn vibe. So no, I want Heather to stay. She looks like a '90s porn star. Um, hmm. What's good? What's good, Duane? She does, Francis. Let's be real. Duane says like, who looks better, Joss and Molly? I'm a I'm gonna go with Molly. I'm gonna go with Molly, Jess. I'm gonna go with Molly. I'm sorry. They're kind of close, but I'm gonna go with Molly on this one, though. Exactly. There you go. There you go. There you go. And I 100% agree with that shit. Now, if there was a difference between Kate Mansing and Jocelyn, then I would sit there and say Jocelyn. But you know, I disagree. But I don't think Molly's actually worth that much of my energy to sit there and try to defend her. So hair color doesn't matter. That's the thing. Hair color does not matter. So, just what do you mean? Yeah, pretty much. Exactly, Samuel. I mean, just like I said, I think that Molly looks better, but she's not that much of a step above. So perfect answer, Samuel. And our bodies is actually nearly the same as far as my attractiveness. So it's like, yeah, I can go either way. I was like, why the hell did my thing actually freeze? Mel says Sharon Collins was her name before she got married. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. But no, she gonna be new. She gonna be a new. She kept that. Listen, she kept that name after she divorced Nick. She kept that shit for a reason, and it wasn't just out of some sort of love for Nick. Like Samuel says, that shit opens doors. Not just. It's more about the body, really, is what it comes down to. As long as you have hair. Oh, even if it depends on how hot you are. Depends on how much less hair you can actually have. That's some wild shit right there, though. God damn. So she done just like, she been with all the Newmans. Yeah, I will agree with that, Jess. That shit I will 100% agree with. Kevin says it seems killed off Thomas to say, you know what? Yeah, Kevin, I know exactly where you got that from. You got that from Soap Dirt. Um, See, this type of shit where it's like, it's very hard for me to sit there and take her seriously at times. Tommy, I'm gonna answer the question for her, Tommy, because you don't have time. And it's hard getting into a new soap opera, to be honest. Their energy is not the same. Like, if you're, you know what I'm saying, Tommy, if you're used to General Hospital and you switch from General Hospital to Young and Restless, that's some jarring shit right there. Of course, I get it. It took me a little bit of time to sit there and get used to Days of Our Lives. Um, but it's not even Days of Our Lives and Young and Restless has a different energy. B&B is just 30 minutes. It's really 18 minutes, but I love YNR, but why not something you actually gotta. Hey, he went live today? It is easy. Well, yeah, just because it's like 30 minutes long. So it's, and the characters aren't terrible. They're not super great. That's my only gripe about it though, Jess. They're not super great. I don't remember him going live today though, Duan. Oh, he's live now. Okay, that's interesting. Like I said, like Deacon's okay, and yeah, and that's the thing though, Jess. Yeah, like in all reality, just I think you would like Days of Our Lives better, but it comes down to time. Days of Our Lives has better characters, but it's a little bit longer to sit there and watch. Okay, that was interesting. No, I do think that Days of Our Lives has better characters. But to be fair, even Wino actually has better characters. So I'm not recommending Wino. I'm just saying they do have better characters. But if I was to sit there and recommend any soap opera besides General Hospital, it would be Days of Our Lives. Kevin says they love General Hospital not anymore because they killed off Sam. I don't watch as much since killed off favorite character. Tommy says you think I was. Yes, I do, Tommy. I don't just think he's a scumbag. I think he's a coward. I think he's a coward, and I think he's selfish. So yes, he's a coward and he's selfish. It's funny, Duane, because I remember Janet was Smith just saying, like, you think that Dex and Molly will sit there and hook up anytime soon? And I'm just like, I don't, Tommy, it depends. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think what Adam did was, like, unforgivable. Like, it was bad, but it wasn't unforgivable. Adam don't want to step on Nick's toes. Nick's not doing nothing but talking. Where's the action? Adam would have been did something. But Adam didn't do anything though. Oh, because he didn't want to step on Nick's toes. You just okay. Yeah, I noticed that. It's weird because like I was gonna sit there and say, like one action doesn't necessarily define a person, but it depends on what that action is in reality. Jackie, how you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I am doing pretty good. You just look so young. I mean, yeah, I guess. But I'm doing good, Jackie. I hope you are too. It's good to see you again. So I was gonna sit there and say, yeah, B&B really wasn't giving anything today. Oh, I don't think it was actually really giving anything yesterday. Of course, Jackie, of course. Like I said, if I still have some energy, I'll do a review on Young and Restless and Bold and Beautiful. I'm just gonna put it in one video. Oh shit, I forgot to like my own video. Thank you, Francis. Because apparently this is where I am now. There we go. Okay. All right, we're 24 people. I mean, 24 likes, so that's something. We'll get there. Also, um, uh, Jesus Christ, I feel like I talked about almost everything that wound up happening today. Maybe I should actually put more notes. I don't think that GH was actually really that great. I have. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's not really anything, to be honest. I imagine it's going to get either better or worse, so it's just going to stay the exact same. But I'm a Marvel fan, so I watch it regardless. Have a night, Francis. It was really great to see you. Just says I was bored with GH today. Jess, do you think that Molly and TJ can save their relationship? But Duane, if you watched it, let me know what your thoughts are. Jackie says Sonny should go to jail while Lex and Carly always help. It's a damn good question. And I think that's what I found so funny. Um That was part of the thing that I found so funny. Like I was a huge Sonny fan back in the day. Huge Sonny fan. Really, just you don't think there's no way they could sit there and come back from it? Maybe if they talked and they communicated and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, my issue is TJ Smith. They're trying to control Molly, trying to control how she grieves. Constantly want to sit there and try to lean on her for support and stuff. And it's like that's not how that works. Like ideally, you want that to happen, but like if she's not ready to sit there and grieve with you, stop trying to rush her. Oh, I was gonna sit there and ask her to go and see the gravesite. You think that she wants to do that? You think she's ready for that? Just because you're ready for that doesn't mean that she's ready for that. Stop trying to push her into doing stuff that you think that she should be doing. I had that issue. I had that same issue months ago, and I think they had some sort of argument or whatever. And it was like, bro, you need to sit there. I mean, she's his partner and refused to talk to him. Yeah, I see where this conversation. I remember us actually having this back and forth conversation with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's. There's a point when they start singing, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm watching something that's Disney. That's true. It's just, I think that's part of the reason why it interests me. Because in WandaVision, it was like she was the villain. I'm like, it's really Wanda that was actually the villain. She literally kept like have a whole town hostage because she couldn't sit there and deal with her grief. But somehow Agatha is the villain. So that's another reason why I'm intrigued by this series. Uh, Tommy, the worst crime that Sonny's done. Let's see. Put a 17-year-old on the pole, gave her candy, and since he's somewhat of a minor, also has sex with her. So I think that was like the worst crime that he's done. Yep, I think that's the worst crime that he's done. I think that's the worst crime that he's done, Kristen. And granted, the lawyers are very iffy because she's 17. I don't know if she's considered a minor or not. But even so, that's cutting it mad close. And seeing how she came from a very abusive home, an as abusive home, to sit there and do that to her. I mean, it may not be a crime, but I think it's pretty messed up. And I like Sonny, but I was like, bro, whoa, I got limits, bro. Like you can stack up as many bodies as. Okay, let me take that back. Um, I mean, you taking out another mobster. It is what it is. It's just typical day. Um, that shit though, like you kind of a little bit too much, bro. I have my doubts about that, Duan. I don't know. I don't know if they actually have the balls to do it. That's the thing, Kristen. And the thing, really the crazy thing though, Kristen. Like years ago, I would have sat there and found ways to either excuse it or just push it out of my mind. Like, oh, why is so like Sonny? And I don't know if I actually just I don't want to sit there and say grew up, but like maybe because I do reviews, it's like I kind of look at things from different sides now. Just didn't he try to take out Carly while she was in labor? That was an accident. That was an accident. That was an accident. Okay, I think he tried to take out Alcazar. He tried to kill Alcazar, and he accidentally shot her in the head by accident. So I know it comes across as I'm defending Sonny, but that was legit. There we go, Kristen. Yes. Just says love accident is crazy. Listen, I'm just I'm just saying it was an accident though. I mean, come on now. Let's be honest. That's true, Law B. But I mean, that's a far cry than what Luke did to Laura. And yet people sit there and say that's the greatest love story ever. Yeah, people sit there and say that Luke and Laura is the greatest love story ever. So in their minds, they're not even sitting there going to even try to acknowledge that shit. Why do they need to write off RJ? So they can have Donna in a pointless scene? Listen, I love me some Donna, I do, but like Kristen says, it was a little less accidental when he chose Kanye over Michael and let. So, wouldn't it make more sense to actually write him more interesting than just to sit there and write him off the show? Because think about it, Duan. Who do we have on this show? We have the same people that we see every day: Brooke, Ridge, Steffi, Hope. I would much rather them. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, I would much rather them sit there and them try to write for the character. Sean says, "Albert, do you think Molly kissed Dex and Josh seen it?" I mean, they didn't kiss, but I think it'd be interesting if they hooked up. Sean, I think that if Dex did cheat, then Josh would get her karma. Kristen said I read that they had to retcon Luke blank Laura when they decided to keep Luke on because of the chemistry of Laura. Yeah, I mean that's true. Um, but I still ain't forgetting that shit though. I'm still not going to forget that shit because every time that people sit there and say that Luke and Laura was the best love story ever, I'm gonna sit there and point that shit out just to, I don't know, rain on their parade. Just to rain on their parade, Kristen, because I guess I can be pretty petty at times. And to be fair, Kristen, I did hear, and I don't know how true that is. I did hear that whole Sonny thing was a retcon, but it's still canon now, so it still counts. Uh, and technically, that whole thing is canon too. Nope, fuck that. I'm not letting that go. It is, Kristen. But that's the thing, though, Kristen. So think about Todd Manning. Todd Manning. People love Todd Manning. Todd Manning was an artist. What's good, Justin? Do you think BLQ was too hard on Gio yesterday? I don't think he was actually. I don't think that she was actually hard on him though. Do you think that BLQ was too hard on Gio? How was Brooklyn hard on Gio? Yeah, it's disgusting, Kristen. It's the killing of a soul. Like I honestly tell you the truth, I think that's actually worse than murder. If we're gonna be honest, I think that's worse than murder. Yeah, Jackie, that's one that that's one that a lot of people were annoyed with back in the day, Jackie. Especially when I was a huge Sonny fan. Now I'm just like, yeah, no. Yeah, Alyssa. I just like I said, I don't remember that. Oh, that conversation. Yeah, and like I said, Jess, it's funny too because I didn't even remember it in my review when I did my review. I totally forgot about it, and I was just like, well, if I forgot about it, then most likely a lot of other people forgot about it too. Sean says, if Sam dies looking for the gun, do you think Alexis takes the fall? No. I think what the theory is that Sam dies, saves Lulu, and clears Alexis. So she goes out like a hero, according to Soap Dirt. Which I think will be a good ending if they're gonna, see how they're gonna kill off the character. So she'll save Lulu. But then, okay, so the thing is, like, she saves Lulu, it'll make this whole trying to um getting Lucky back to be entirely pointless. But then she also clears her mom of the crime. I thought it was stupid how he got killed off, though, Jackie. I thought it was so dumb how he got killed off. Yeah, you got Chelsea trying to get back with Billy, and Phyllis Smith is saying, "Well, you should give her another chance." I was like, "How many chances is too many?" I mean, one chance is too many personally. When she cheated on him back in the day, but twice? That's not your goddamn. And the sad thing is that he wants to also. It's like, well, if it was anybody else except for Adam, I was like, bro, this is the second time that she cheated on you. Why does it matter? First of all, why does it matter if it's Adam or if it's John Doe, the mailman? Well, yeah, that's true, Tommy. And I'll be honest, Tommy. The way that he sat there and forgave her, that 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 made me feel some sort of way. Like he just kind of like, oh well, no, it's like he downplayed it, like it wasn't a big deal. And I'm like, well, it's Brad Bell, so of course he would do some insensitive shit like that. Um, 'cause now I know there's a lot of fans that like Lucky, they like Jonathan Jackson, so they're super happy about that. Um, I didn't like the fact that they was not there playing cards for a whole goddamn week. But it's the same hang up. It's like when Liam was upset with Hope for being with Thomas, saying if it was any other man, then he might forgive her. I'm like, why does that matter? She disrespected you. She disrespected your vows. She disrespected your whole family unit. She wrecked her home. Why does it matter if it's Thomas or John Doe the mailman? I don't know. Johan, I have no idea how old he is. Yeah, I never really got like their personal information or anything like that. So I have no idea, y'all. I think he's too old to be sitting there doing some of the stuff that he's doing. And him going back to doing pranks is just him pretty much saying that he doesn't care about his freedom. Kristen says when I saw that Jason was going to be playing cards too. Um, well, at least you didn't have to go through a whole week of him playing cards like you did Lucky. So, and Holly's back for the old school people that like Holly. And of course, like I said yesterday, you had that pointless ass scene with Robert and um and Felicia. Because I don't know if they're on contract or they just had them put them on. Tommy, I was kind of bummed that Billy didn't sit there and start punching at him back. He sat in the office after he was cleaning up his lip. He was like, "Oh, I wish you wouldn't have stopped me. I wish you would have let me get some more licks in before you stopped me." I was like, "Bro, when you got back up to him, the only thing you did was like start shaking his collarbone." I'm like, I don't think you were actually going to do anything. Uh, I don't know, Tommy. Victor's old school. My dude got experience. And like Victor says, Billy likes to peacock. He likes to sit there and bolster and everything like that. He's dealing with somebody who has experience in the game when it comes to his business. So, of course, now Victor's going to be mad at Billy for coming at him. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, there's only one person who has the bloody lip. Who's gonna have a sit there and swollen face, and it's not Adam. So I don't really think he should be that mad. I just think that Victor's selfish. You know, he doesn't want to listen to his daughter. He doesn't care that their families are connected. Her kids are old enough to sit there and see what their granddad is doing to the father, their father, and he does not care. Victor is a lot of things, but he can be very petty, vindictive, and mean spirited. He's still coming at Jack for helping out his own wife simply because the great Victor Newman couldn't do something that he could. Um, he's screwing over Lily, who's her father was supposed to be good friends with him, but clearly that doesn't matter because I got to give my wife something to do. Like seriously, you're gonna screw over your friend's daughter, your former friend's daughter, just to sit there and give your wife a little pet project? Kristen says vindictive is Victor's middle name. I mean, yeah, I can dig complicated characters. Don't get me wrong. Um, he does have the capacity to sit there and show love. Victoria has the capacity to sit there and show love. Yes, I call her the ice princess. But when she loves someone, she goes in head first. Unfortunately, she tends to pick really shitty men. That's true, Tommy. She is stupid. and she should know who Victor is. But she's emotional, like Phyllis said. I'm like, boo. Think about how he treats his own kids. You think he's going to treat you any better? No, even Nate and Devon was saying that. But she gonna learn her way when she does. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna have a good laugh. I'll tell you that much. But I think I'm gonna sit in the stream here. I want to get an early jump on tomorrow, but I will be back here tomorrow. Sit there and live stream. I was gonna if I have time, if I'm not too tired, I'll sit there and try to combine the two reviews. But I have to see what the numbers look like for the other reviews. So I'm gonna go now, but I do want to thank everyone for joining. This was a lot of fun as usual. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Tommy. Have a good night, Laura B. Have a good night, Valerie. Have a good night, Queen Jess. Have a good night, Queen Janet. Have a good night, Queen Mel. Have a good night, Jonathan. Ronnie Ron. Spencer. Johan. Kristen. Samuel. And anyone else that I forgot, Zach. Oh, Gloria. Johnson says, Joe, next time for another edition of Soul Chat with Apostolic. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Oh, what? Speak of the devil. Nathaniel Gray comes in just as I was about to sit there and leave. That is. How's life? How's everything? And I hope you're doing well, my friend. Jess, look who showed up. I'll just pop out to say hi. Okay. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you, Nathaniel. I'm glad to hear that. It's funny. I was sitting there thinking about you a couple of days ago. That's what I said, Jazz. Nathaniel says might have booked the video game. We will see. Good luck. Good luck. And when you can talk about it, let us know. I know you think. I never remember you said that. Say you had like a skincare thing going on, a lotion or something. I'm fashionably late. I like that. you late when Jess is early. I was like, seriously, I was like, you late when Jess is early. I always appreciate when Jess comes through, and I appreciate when you come through too. That's my girl, always being a smartass. I mean, charming, charming. The thing is that Jess will be late to her own funeral. Will hopefully be in 1,000 years, a thousand years, and I'm pretty sure Jess will still be hot. Mel says Nikki is called Ice Queen and Victoria is called Ice Princess. So it'll be 1,000 something years, and Jess will still look amazing. The thing says, Jess, did you miss me? Good night, Melly Mo. It's great seeing you. I can't even count how many hearts that is. But it's a lot, though. I didn't realize she was called the Ice Queen. And it's funny too, Mel, because like I never actually like that name. I called her the Ice Princess. That was just something that I did. Just says, I don't know. Did you and Evan ever come out to New York and not tell me? Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. That was on Monday, and Jess was supposed to sit there and take off of work. Maybe. Yeah, Jess, you were supposed to sit there and take off of work that day. Show them around and everything like that in the city and stuff. You dropped the ball, Jess. You dropped the ball. God damn, Jess. Jess says it's giving fake. Yeah, she dropped the ball. I remember that. It's giving betrayal. It's giving. Jess knows I love her. I mean, did you want me to lie? I could lie. I'll lie next time. How about that? Last thing I need is another weekend of Jess and there being upset with me like I kicked some damn puppies. And no, Jess, I did not get over that. being being stubborn and cute. That's Jess. I should really stop digging myself in a hole that I'm going to probably regret later on this weekend. I mean, later on this week. Nathaniel says, so how have you been all as well in the world of cup noodles? Of cup noodles and soaps, yes. Everything has been well. And I was going to sit there and say, one day I'm going to sit there and have something different other than noodles. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So I'm not even going to bother to try to start that lie. But no, that's good though. See, it's not a lie, Jess. It's just I don't actually have anything to cover that up, so never mind. Darren says, and one day Jess is going to go sing on America's Got Talent. Oh, she does have a beautiful voice. I would sit there and say that one. Which one will happen first? We shall see. Probably just singing. I thought about lying, and I said no. Uh, oh, god damn. No, Jess has a very beautiful voice. See, Jess, I got your back. Like I got your back. You know I'm gonna have Mrs. Jack have his back. Oh, the thing says I wouldn't know. She's so afraid to go live and talk. You know, Jess knows anytime that she wants to then come through, come on a live. You know, she's more than welcome to. So okay, called you out, Jess. Talk your shit. Oh, you want to take that, Jess? You want to take that? I mean, if you wanna come on live and prove me wrong, you know, I'll let you have the floor. Why not? Don't keep us all in suspense. Look at my goddamn music. There we go. I mean, no pressure. Okay, well, I guess you have a little bit of pressure. All right. I'm sure Jessica gotta catch me when you can. Take a look at that. That's a really good question. I didn't even notice that shit. Jess is just full of excuses. Oh, Jess is the queen of the world. Jess is the queen of the world. I'm okay with that. Gotta catch me when you can. Mm-mm-mm. Nah, just Cherry Hill, Jersey. That's my girl right there. But I actually am gonna sit there and in this stream tonight. I will be back tomorrow though. Usual time, same time. But I do want to thank everyone for joining though, especially the last few minutes, or whatever this is. But have a good night, everyone. Stay safe. You know, maybe Nathaniel will be on tomorrow then. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. You know the time. Everyone knows the time. Have a good night, Alyssa. Yes, have a good night, Nathaniel. Thank you again for coming through and showing support and love and everything. And I appreciate you. Just as tough. But thank you, everyone. and I will see you in the next stream. Thank you.